Hey everyone, it's Sherry from the blog OurLifeHomeschooling.com, where I share homeschooling encouragement for everyday moms. I want to talk today about 7 secrets to loving your homeschool. If you're new to my channel, my name is Sherry. I am a homeschooling mom to 10 amazing kids. I'm married to my high school sweetheart Nelson. We've been married for 22 years. I'm a former public school teacher who never thought I'd be a homeschool mom. I love encouraging other moms on my YouTube channel and on the blog OurLifeHomeschooling.com. If you're new here, would you do me a favor and hit that subscribe button? That shows YouTube that this is the kind of content you would like to see more of. If you've been homeschooling for any period of time, you know that it is not easy. We're wrapping up our 13th year of homeschooling this spring, and I think we have had the gamut of different struggles, of roadblocks. I think of all the times that my kids and I have cried through long division, and we've survived. We've run into many different issues that I thought, I don't know what I'm going to do here. I don't know how we're going to make this work. I know that homeschooling is not easy. I've had time periods where I've either been pregnant or having an infant, where just adding homeschooling into that mix just makes it so exhausting. All that to say, we have still stayed the course, and I absolutely love what I do. I may not love it on certain days or in certain moments, but looking back at the big picture, I am so thankful to have had this opportunity, and I love our lifestyle. I love the friends my kids have. I love what they've been able to do, some of the opportunities they've had to be able to see different things and have a completely different experience from traditional school. I know homeschooling is not easy, but I also don't want to muddle through the daily grind just surviving and just getting by from day to day. I want to love our homeschool. I want to love our home. I want to enjoy what we're doing. And I want to share with you some secrets that I have found that have helped me to love our homeschool. The first is a positive attitude. Your attitude as a mom makes all the difference in your home. In the book of Proverbs, Solomon says, "The sweetness of speech increases persuasiveness." What we say, the way we say it, the tone that we have, it has so much influence on our kids. As moms, we have so much potential to either encourage or discourage our kids with our words. And your attitude towards homeschooling and towards your day has so much effect on your kids. I'm not trying to sugarcoat things. I know how difficult it can be sometimes. Juggling a baby and a toddler and having kids that are having struggles in math or in other areas, sometimes there are just no easy answers. And I know how difficult some days can be. But if you can maintain a positive attitude in these messy times, you will model for your kids a love of learning and a resilient attitude that can anchor your children's hearts. Whether you feel like it or not, smile at your kids. This simple gesture can change the whole environment in your family. One of my favorite quotes is from Sarah Mackenzie, and it is, "We can read up on every curriculum in the market. We can listen to podcasts, devour articles, attend conferences, participate in co-ops, but none of this will have the same impact on the life of a homeschooling family as a calm and peaceful mother." Your attitude is the key ingredient in the atmosphere of your home. Keep a positive attitude. It will transfer to your kids. The second secret is to embrace the uniqueness of your homeschool. Your strength lies in your individuality. This is your secret weapon in homeschooling. Be yourself. You may not feel like you're anything exceptional. I know I don't. But your family has a unique flavor. You have things that you are good at. What is your homeschool style? Maybe you're a field trip person, or you love reading books together. Maybe you're a nature lover, math and problem solving, life skills. Think about the things that you tend toward doing. Maybe you're a unit studies person or a project person. Maybe you're a great writer and you like passing that on to your kids and doing different writing projects. Maybe you love history and you guys are history buffs and you love to go places or watch documentaries. Find your style, find your kids' style, and zero in on that. Refine what you're good at. This is your strength, embracing the uniqueness of your homeschool. The next secret is short lessons. If you want your kids and yourself to start loving your homeschool, then I would encourage you to start with short lessons. You want to do just enough to intrigue your kids, but not exhaust them. Just give them a taste. Get them excited about the topic. If you're doing a math lesson, do just enough for them to get the concept, practice a couple problems, and then put it away. When you get it out tomorrow, they're not going to be so overwhelmed. You want them to enjoy learning. And I think when you have short lessons, it gives them just enough of a taste that they want more. And they're excited the next day when you come back to it. The goal is to make progress every day. So you don't need to feel like you need to finish the 5th grade curriculum by a certain time or by the end of the year. Keep making progress every day. Get out the books or get out your lesson, whatever you're going to do, and just get a little bit done. Get as much done as is appropriate for that day and move on the next day. When you try to fit everything in and you feel like you need to get X amount done by a certain time, that puts a lot of pressure on you and pressure on the kids. Keep your lessons short. Next, think outside the curriculum box. Now, I know that just getting out the books and doing your schoolwork, your math work, your writing, whatever that is, I know that's important, and we spend time doing that every day. That's something that we keep a priority. But sometimes it's good to put those things aside and think of other ways to learn. Try interest-led learning. What do your kids talk about? What fascinates them? What are they always asking about? This is something that would be great for you to pursue. Try watching some documentaries on their favorite topic. There are so many other ways to learn that are not necessarily academic. Do a sewing project. Go on a field trip. Try baking together. Think of some of the life skills that you want to pass down to your kids and work on some of those. Maybe it would be making change for $1 or for $10, or grocery shopping, planning a grocery list or a meal plan for a week. Go open a bank account. Show them how to write checks and to deposit and withdraw money. Play board games, sketch or paint. There's so much beauty in the world, and homeschooling is our chance to enjoy it. So think outside the curriculum box. Next is focus on relationships. Don't miss the obvious. We're homeschooling our kids, not a curriculum. We have such a huge advantage of being able to spend a lot of time with our kids. This is, for us, one of the reasons that we homeschool. Look them in the eye. Really listen to what they're talking about. Be interested in the things they're interested in. If they ask to go somewhere or to try something, do it. Laugh and have fun together. Love them for who they are, not for who you want them to be. Finishing all the lessons and everything that we would like to get done that day really is secondary. Being with our kids, growing alongside them, learning with them, that is the most important thing. Another is to have realistic expectations. I just want to put this out there that it is normal to have struggles in homeschooling. It's normal for your baby and your toddler to totally throw things off. It's normal to have distractions. We live in a home. We're not in a building where everything is, more sterile. We're in a home where there's laundry that needs to be done, meals that are made 3 times a day. There are children who have needs. And I think it's really important for us to stop looking for that magic pill that is going to solve whatever issue is rearing its ugly head in your homeschool right now. There is nothing magic. There's no solution that is just the answer to whatever issue that you're facing. Having struggles in homeschooling is normal. The learning process itself is just not easy. Kids fight sometimes. I have a bad attitude. Sometimes they have a bad attitude. Sometimes I don't know what to make for lunch. I'm way behind in laundry. These things are normal and part of the whole process. And if we just get frustrated and have these expectations that things should be different or that there's some better solution, and sometimes there are better ways that we can find to problem solve, but there is nothing that's just going to make it easy, and there's no perfect homeschool day. The ideal homeschool day is an illusion. Your homeschool is just a daily process of getting up and opening the books again, or opening your lesson again and just getting started and getting a little bit more done. So let's try to have realistic expectations of what homeschooling really is. The last is to see the big picture. Don't be short-sighted in your homeschool. It can be easy when, for example, you have a young child who's learning how to read and write, and you're just in that moment where they're not getting it, and maybe you're having a lot of interruptions, and you just feel like this isn't working. But I think we need to look past individual days and specific moments to see the big picture of how our kids are growing, see the kind of lifestyle that we're able to have because of homeschooling. We're not going to see the results and the fruit of our labor, in a week or in a month or a year even. We're in this for the long haul. It helps me to revisit all the reasons why we chose to homeschool. For us, these would be flexibility, interest-based, individualized. Our kids can go at their own pace. They can slow down if they need to. They can move past things if they've understood them and they've mastered that skill. We're very passionate about passing down our faith. For us, homeschooling is discipleship, and I want to be that model for my kids. I want them to imitate us as we imitate Christ. Another reason for us is relationships. I love all the time that I get to spend with my kids. I love that siblings are growing up together and they've forged these really close friendships. Because we homeschool, we are able to spend a lot of time on our interests. Our homeschool is very efficient because it takes a lot less time than if they were in school, in an actual traditional school. They can get their work done quickly and then move on to the things that interest them. I love that our home is the center of life and activity. Our home is a busy, active place, and I love that. So revisiting all the reasons why we homeschooled in the first place really helps me to see the big picture. I hope these 7 things have been helpful to you. I know how difficult homeschooling can be in different seasons or at different times, but I just want to encourage you to find the fun again. I think it's important that we don't just go through our days doing what needs to be done, just kind of crossing off our, check boxes and, moving on. Let's enjoy it. This is an awesome opportunity for us to spend our kids' childhood learning with them and growing with them. I hope this has encouraged you. Thanks for listening in. Have a great day.